Crystal Palace need this,
and they always turn up. This is one of the hardest away games to go to as a fan. It can be horrible, it can be intimidating, you're close to the ground. They'll need it, because they might spend a lot of the time, Palace, without the ball. And that's when you need your fans to be with you. Be patient, aggressive, cheer every tackle and get them going. But I think we're in for a real good game.
Feels like a free one a little bit, you know. Palace are in a little bit of a dogfight at the moment. They can't buy a win. They need to get a win, but no one's expecting them to come away with a victory today. But the fans will be with them. I think they've picked a good side. They got players that could definitely hurt Liverpool, but it's whether or not they can keep the front three of Liverpool out, which I'm not sure they can.
And Gakpo in there today as well. First Premier League start for him. How much does he deserve that, given how he played in the Milan and West Ham games, Peter?
Yeah, I love Diaz. I think he's a fantastic player, but Gakpo's been really unlucky. Whenever he's played, he's done fantastically well. He's been knocking on the door, but I think it's, you know, considering they played in midweek and it's a 12:30 kickoff today, you know, the luxury to be able to rotate players and don't think that you depreciate the side is fantastic for Slot.
Absolutely, and absolutely an opportunity for him today as well, for Curtis Jones in midfield, Joe. Yeah,
Curtis Jones is another really talented player. He needs to find his way into this Liverpool side. It's they've got such a strong squad. He's so talented. He needs to get on that ball and show the manager what he should be starting week in, week out.
Well, here they go then, the players on their way at Selhurst Park. So let's hand you back to our commentary team today. It's Lucy Ward, and first back to you, Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Lindsay. Hello again, everyone. The smoke and flames to welcome the players here in South East London. All set at Selhurst Park, which is its usual vibrant atmospheric self for the visit of Liverpool today. The Premier League leaders arrive here with the chance to move 4 points clear at the top. At a ground where they've not lost for 10 years. Crystal Palace ended last season with 6 wins in 7 matches, but start the day in the bottom 3 and without a league win so far this season. Is the glass now half full or half empty? It's the perfect way to kick off the Premier League weekend. It's Crystal Palace versus Liverpool on TNT Sports. So there are 2 changes for Crystal Palace, but it's a bit of a rejig for Oliver Glasner as well. Trevor Chalobah makes his Palace debut in the back 3. Jefferson Lerma then moves into midfield. Ismail Assar also starts. He's in for Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's his first start for the club, and that means that Eddie Nketiah can play as a central striker. Adam Wharton maintains his record of starting every Premier League game under Glasner.
Yeah, for me, this team looks a lot more balanced in terms of the central midfield pairing, and also having Sarr up front, he's got more pace and direct, and Nketiah will feel more comfortable in that central area as well. They haven't quite hit the heights of last season, and they're struggling for a bit of rhythm and intensity. They've had lower quality chances up front, and they've not been able to finish, so they really are struggling in that area.
So this is Liverpool, 4 changes for them from the Champions League game in midweek. Kostas Tsimikas, Curtis Jones, Diogo Jota and Cody Gakpo all come in and start. Gakpo, Tsimikas and Jones starting Premier League games for the first time this season. Andy Robertson, Dominic Szoboszlai, Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz drop out, but all of them are on a strong Liverpool bench.
Yeah, they're a slightly different proposition this season under Slot. Not the same chaos, but they've still got that front foot energy and impact on the break. They have a little bit more diligence in possession, and the central midfield's more fluid and really effective rotations between the 3 of them in the middle. Gravenberch has really solved the problem and has been an absolute revelation as a deep line midfielder.
Well, Eddie Nketiah gets the chance to play as a central striker today. His only Palace goal was in